Hey guys, just about to head to church this Sunday morning. I wanted to touch on a couple of things this morning. Number one, the the biggest sin that sends Christians to hell, people that claim to be Christians, let's put it that way, and realistically, a lot of others that don't realize what can happen is unforgiveness. Unforgiveness. You think about it. Jesus, when he was on the cross, they tortured him like no tomorrow. They basically bled him dry. Is the easy best analogy I could give you. And yet he said, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." That's our example of unforgiveness. If you have somebody that you hold something against, you need to start praying. You need to take and ask God to remove the bitterness from your heart. There, you know, and keep doing it until that person that hurt you, or that person that did whatever to you, that you could go have a conversation with them and like it never happened. There's another theory I have also. You need to be careful of news media because their intent is to keep you engaged, and they do that by stirring up anger, stirring up distrust, and a whole list of things. And it don't matter if you use Fox News or CNN or Newsmax or ABC or NBC. It don't matter which one it is. All of them do the same thing, and they manipulate you. And that manipulation is witchcraft. That's what the essential meaning of witchcraft is to manipulate someone into doing what your will is. Now, it's not that you don't need to stay informed, because that's how we stay informed as far as what's going on in the world, so we understand what's where we're at. It's just like next month in September, there's no telling what'll happen. I'm telling you, there is no telling what'll happen next month. We could be raptured. He could keep us here till Easter. He could keep us here a couple more years. I don't know. I know he's coming for us. I believe that without a doubt, and I believe we're going to get raptured. There's signs that you have to look at, and just like next month, there's going to be a blood moon and it's another type of moon they call it, but basically it's another full moon that has got something with it. There's the Feast of Trumpets, Rosh Hashanah. There's a whole lot of things going on next month, and we're at that point that it's getting hard to ignore, and more people are coming to Christ. We're on the precipice of a revival. We need to make sure that we're telling people the right thing. They need to, whenever they get saved, we need to make sure the Holy Spirit gets installed. Pray over them when they're getting baptized. Impart the Holy Spirit to them. Help them stay in. That first year is so important for new Christians, because what happens? How many times have you seen where somebody gets saved, they get baptized, and then they come along for about 6 months, and then they drop off? And I don't want that to happen to anybody. And granted, there's online churches and everything else now, and you have to be worried about those. There's only two that I know of that seem to have the Holy Spirit. One is Philip Anthony Mitchell. What's that? 2819 Church, I think. If you ever get a chance to catch any of his sermons, you can tell the Holy Spirit's with him. The other one, Greg Locke at Global Vision, he's got the Holy Spirit, and they also do deliverance. And that's one of the ways you tell somebody's got the Holy Spirit, because you cannot, with the Holy Spirit, you cannot ignore demonic issues. They're there, you know it. You can tell what's there. You can tell oppression on people. You can tell a lot of things. But I just, the other things that we need to make sure they understand is that sin, you know, will send you to hell quickly. And forgive me, it's First Corinthians, I want to say 6, maybe 19. Forgive me, but it lists out all of the sins that these people will not see heaven. It doesn't say unsaved people. It says these people will not see heaven. So this whole doctrine of once saved, always saved, you have to live a life as Christ did, as much as you can, as close as you can. Ask for forgiveness. Don't forget to find humility. Humility is the greatest tool you have. You know, all this little stuff that's, you know, just a distraction. Um, Hollywood and all that. Nowadays, I can't even watch TV anymore. The only thing I can watch is YouTube videos of other people doing stuff that has no, pretty much has no witchcraft on it. That's how bad it's gotten. I can watch stuff from basically about the 40s, maybe the 50s or so, you know, westerns, stuff like that. But anything else is, it's not good. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all people involved in that are bad. What I'm saying is that they don't realize, especially this current generation, don't realize just what they're involved in. Uh, I wish, you know, honestly, if demons, if the veil was lifted where people could see demons without any issue, there is not a single person that would be anywhere near or anywhere away from God. Not one. Once you meet one, once you fight one, your life changes and it does not ever return to what it was. And you have the Holy Spirit. If you get the Holy Spirit, your life won't return either. It there, I say that. You know, there is a passage in the Bible about those who tasted grace, basically, and I'm having to paraphrase. My memory's not that good, guys. You have to forgive me. But those who tasted grace and then turned away. Honestly, I don't know how they could do that. When the Holy Spirit hit me, I don't know how somebody could ever leave. It is unfathomable to me. Now, as far as I have a theory that people that get baptized and don't get the Holy Spirit, those are the ones that walk away. But the ones that get the Holy Spirit is so hard. It permeates everything in your life. I wish I could just let everybody see what I've been through and what I've had to deal with, and how things have been. It it's just unexplainable, really. But I hope this finds you guys in good, you know, good I hope you guys are good today. Um, anyway, I love all of you. I pray for all of you, and God bless all of you.